Hello and welcome back to my house of mystical embers. So for today's video we are going to be doing the Taurus monthly reading for the month of February. We are going to be seeing what is coming in for Taurus for the month of March. Okay, we're going to get your overall energy. So please take what resonates and leave the rest out, and place the energies where they may resonate for you. So it could be vice versa, however that works for you, loves. And I hope that everybody is doing well and everybody is feeling safe and loved. And we are going to get the overall energy for Taurus for the month of March. You got beginnings coming in, Taurus. I feel like there is a new chapter that is opening up for you, Taurus. I feel like you have some new beginnings, but I feel like this is something that you guys have been waiting for quite some time. However, I am getting a very anxious type energy off of this, so I feel like some of you could be very anxious. You have some uncertainty on whether, you should step through this door or whether you need to close a certain chapter out in your life. That way you can start something new. Let's see what's going on for Taurus for the month of March. What is going on with Taurus for the month of March, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like things are starting to improve in your life. Like, I feel like you're in this energy of acceptance. You're accepting these changes, but I feel like these are positive changes because you guys are in an energy of recovery. I feel like in the past, you had a very bumpy road, Taurus. For a lot of you, I feel like that your road was just kind of like riddled with a lot of adversity, obstacles, delays. You've really fought hard to get to a path that is more clear for you. You're really starting to kind of look ahead, like you're really looking more towards the future. But I feel like the road that you have been down, I feel like this didn't come with a lot of personal lessons for you because, Tauruses, they can be very stubborn and very headstrong energies. It's like when they want something, they want it now, and they have an iron grip on this. Whether it's a love situation or they know, it's like, or it could be, work, family, home, however that is for you. They, Tauruses, they can have an iron grip on things. And it's almost like into an energy where they have the tendency to kind of smother things out. But I feel like that you guys really had to learn to release that grip on whatever you believe is supposed to be for you, because I feel like a lot of you have tried to control the dynamic, or you have tried to control the direction of your life so much that it created a lot of blockages and adversity for you, because you guys just would not accept, if certain relationships or things had ended in your life. You held on to that for so long. And, with the Four of Pentacles coming in here in the reverse, I feel like you're finally decluttering your life. You're decluttering that that energy that you've been holding on to for so long. Some of you guys could be releasing materialism. If a lot of you have just been very focused on the money aspects of things, I feel like you're finally releasing that. You're reevaluating things. Maybe you're finally in an energy where that less is probably more. But I feel like it's more so a decluttering of your own energy. Like, you've had to change the way you think, the way you've done stuff in the past. You've had to learn to, release that grip that you would have on your connections with people. Situations, because with the Lovers in the reverse here, because I feel like I'm going to change this, but I feel like this is a past energy where you've been very imbalanced and disconnected, and you've had a lot of trust issues in the past. So this could be due to traumas that you've been really holding on to, because, even Tauruses, they'll have that iron grip on, you know, things that had been done to them in the past, and they're really not looking at it as a lesson, but they will really hold on to those things. I mean, they're almost, I wouldn't say it's almost kind of like how cancers are. You know, cancers hold on because we have those claws and we like to hold on to all that shit. But I feel like Tauruses, I feel like at least some of the Tauruses that I have met in my past, they will hold a grudge for a really long time. Like, I've never, me as a Cancer, I've never held a grudge for that long. But Tauruses, they can really hold on to that energy from the past, okay? With the Queen of Coins coming in, I do feel like is that you guys are, you're becoming a little bit more grounded, but I do feel like is that there's an energy of prosperity coming in for you. You guys could be nurturing your money. Some of you may be wanting to start businesses, but with this energy of holding back, I feel like is that you're not really ready, or you're not quite sure about this change when it comes to work and career. But I feel like is that, you know, there's something that has been kind of plaguing you. But I also feel like is that the universe has been trying to kind of, you know, throw those freaking lemons at you because they need you to change something. There's something, maybe you're not meant for whatever work you've been doing, and you're just kind of like staying in that energy of complacency because it's comfortable, right? Maybe this is something that you know and you never really had the confidence that you needed in order to pursue something else. So this is where this energy of holding back has, you know, you've really been holding back from this. But with this energy here, you know, with the Five of Cups in the reverse, I feel like is that, you know, you are in an energy where you're finally ready to accept that change. You're finally ready to let go and to heal from, you know, those past traumas that you've really had that iron grip on. But they're more so, I feel like, is that you're finally trying to let people go energetically. You have to let it go. You know, sometimes you just have to let people spread their wings and fly. Page of Pentacles coming in here too. So you're working hard. You might have some good news coming in. Some of you, I am hearing, you could be getting a promotion. There could be a new offer at work, or you're getting a new offer elsewhere, you know, from another place. Some of you could be meeting somebody new, but you're definitely setting goals within yourself. But you have a lot of great opportunity that's coming in ahead of you. You just really have to build that confidence that you need in order to walk through that door to, you know, you got to close those old chapters out and just, you know, leave them be. That way you can move on to, you know, bigger and better things here. Some of you could be definitely meeting somebody new, you know, when it comes to love. But it could be, you know, just you're meeting new people, new friends, new, you know, colleagues, you know, at work. But you have a lot of potential here. So we have that new beginning again here coming into here too. Nine of Pentacles, you know, I feel like is that, you're really finally maturing. You know, as a person, you're really growing as a person, because we do have this Hermit energy coming in where you guys may have been kind of like forced by the universe, because I'm hearing the words like rock bottom. So whatever had happened, something created this energy where, or this, you know, environment to where you needed to, like, you know, sit the fuck down and sit still, and you really needed to do some soul searching. You needed to work on that inner growth. And, you know, you're finally, you know, seeing, you know, your guiding light here, and you're finally actually following it. And, you know, you're releasing, you know, all of that shit you just don't need to be holding on to anymore. Because you know what? I really feel like is that the baggage that you've been creating, you know, along your path has just started to become too heavy to bear. And, you know, Nine of Cups coming in, even here with the Lovers, you know, I really feel like there's a lot of, you know, there's wish fulfillment, especially when it comes to, you know, meeting somebody new. You could be, you know, there could be somebody out there that has a really deep connection, but, you know, that connection is not going to come in as long as you're still holding on to the past. So you got to let go of that past energy here. You got to, you know, your energy is just too, it's too messy. It's too busy. It's just too full. You know, we have the Awakening card coming in. So, you know, this is a wake-up call, Taurus. You know, you have that opportunity right there. And I'm seeing it. It's standing right there in front of you. But you have to decide, are you going to finally walk through that door and leave the past behind? Are you finally going to, you know, even if you did bad things to people and you've tried to work on change, you know, you've got to let that energy go, because we have this energy of regret coming in. So you could be regretting a lot of things that you've done. You know, you could be regretting a lot of decisions that you made in your life, but you got to let go of the regret, you know, because what's done is done. There's nothing that you can do to change it. The only thing you can do is to, you know, make the next day better, you know, make the future better, you know, by changing your attitude, changing the way you view things, changing the way you treat people, you know. And it doesn't mean that, you know, you're a bad person. We're not saying that you are, but you could be dealing with a person that needs to change that. But I feel like this is more so about an energy of growth for you, Taurus. In order for you to find that deep connection, in order to get to this Nine of Cups energy where you're feeling very content, you're feeling very satisfied and happy in life. You know, you got a new job coming in, you got a new person coming in, you know, because this is about your legacy, you know, your children, your future. What are you leaving behind? You know, what type of an impact are you, you know, leaving on people? You know, is this a good impact or is this a bad impact? You know, these are things that, you know, that you need to look at, that you need to look forward to. Tell me more about Taurus for the month of March. Tell me about Taurus for the month of March. Pleasure. We have pleasure coming in. Yeah. So you could be finding more pleasure in life. You could be finally doing things that, you know, give you that, where you're finally finding pleasure in the small things in life. Could be changing habits. You know, it could be allowing yourself to have that chemistry with somebody, because if you've been holding on to somebody from the past for so long, you was never in an energy where you was allowing yourself to, you know, fully move on and be in a, you know, a healthy relationship, because you've been holding on to the past for so long. You're finally freeing yourself from this with the Independence coming in. You know, you're finally letting that go. You're starting a new journey. And I really feel like, you know, there's much excitement behind it, but there's still a lot of anxiety. Like, you're just not sure you want to let your guard down and, you know, walk through that new door that's right there. The curiosity is there, but, you know, I think right now the time is ripe for you. Now is your time, Taurus. That opportunity is right there, you know, or you're finally ready to do something about it. You're finally ready to make those changes. Let's get some what's the tea cards. What's the tea cards? Yeah, you guys may have been ignoring, you know, a lot of things in your life. Hell, for the most part, I feel like is that a lot of you have just really been, you've been ignoring all the opportunities that you've had. But I feel like you've been ignoring your own healing. You've ignored a lot of things. So make sure you're not ignoring these new possibilities coming in for you. Let's see. And then we have spiritual hater here. And then we have a dirty offer. I feel like you guys do need to be careful of, you know, any offers that don't feel right coming in for you. So make sure that you're on the lookout for anything that, you know, might seem a little sus. You know, if it ain't feeling right, pay attention to that intuition. But I do feel like for those of you that are light workers and that you're very heavy into spirituality, you know, you could be having some eyes on you. Some people definitely could be, you know, really questioning you, because, you know, you might come from a very religious background, or, you know, however that plays out for you. Somebody could be hating on your spirituality. So, you know, of course, we all going to have haters out there. But even with this ignoring card coming in, maybe this is who you're ignoring. You're just ignoring the haters. You know, you're doing your thing. Maybe you have finally found your person. Well, you could have found your person, but maybe you finally found your purpose in life. You know, if you are a light worker, or, you know, you're gifted and you're trying to use those abilities for the greater good of all. And people could just be downplaying you or just trying to hate on you because you have these beliefs. But yeah, so I feel like the dirty offer is just a warning for you guys to make sure you guys are paying attention. Something may not be what it seems, so don't get too overly excited, or you're ignoring, you know, whatever this dirty offer is coming in, you know. This could be an energy of, you know, somebody could be, you know, offering you a business partnership or something like that. You know, it could be where somebody's trying to, you know, get over on you when it comes to money. This could also be an energy where somebody could be trying to get you to cheat on your person, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you're paying attention to those energies around you, because there is some haters here. All right, let's get some outcome cards. So outcome for Taurus for the month of March. Outcome for Taurus. See, looky here. We have the 10 of Cups coming in with the 2 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like is that your outcome here is once you define your purpose and you start setting some goals and you really start working on making those adjustments, and you finally just let all that shit go, and you walk through your new door here that, you know, the universe is presenting right here to you, you're definitely going to be in this 10 of Cups energy. So, you know, especially when it comes to moving on to much more deeper and more meaningful connections in your life, I feel like is that stability is definitely going to be coming in, and you're definitely finding your inner peace. You've got that divine love going on, and you're just overall happy. All right, Taurus. So I hope this reading resonated for you. And if it did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. You know, you can put a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that follow button and that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I upload new content. If you would like to follow me over on TikTok, all of that information will be in the description box below. I do go live over there on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, my email will be in the description box below. Alrighty, Taurus. So hoping that you guys have a month filled with new opportunities and new beginnings, and that you guys, you know, just take that leap of faith and, you know, decide to walk through that door. Until next time, blessed be.